Hello, welcome to Wrenn and Friends, Psychic Talk Radio. I'm your hostess, psychic medium Mary Beth Wrenn. I am broadcasting live from a little town just north of Charlotte, North Carolina, known as Kannapolis. If you are a NASCAR fan, you would know what Kannapolis is. For the rest of the world, just know that I'm close to Charlotte, North Carolina. Before we get started into our show, I always like to give a couple shout-outs. And I want to give a shout-out to our listener in Australia. We have Rhonda listening in. Thank you very much. And Rhonda, thank you for that wonderful email that you sent to me earlier this week. And, of course, I want to say thank you to Shelby, who's also in the Facebook chat room monitoring the chat. So if you have any questions about how you can get in contact with me to make an appointment, questions about upcoming events, Shelby is in the chat room under my name. So just look for Mary Beth, which is really Shelby. So she's taking care of that. Speaking of events, we just got back from a location scout. We are holding another Messages from the Other Side gallery. It's going to be located in Kannapolis, North Carolina, and tickets are going on sale probably later tonight after I update my website. A real quick notification, but my book, co-written by Patsy Beaker, I meant to say Patsy Davis. The book Good Morning is now out. We are in the process of getting it printed. We're just waiting for the graphics designer to come back from vacation. But as soon as we get the cover from him, it's going to be live on Amazon.com, and also hard copies will be available. It's called The Good Morning, and it's on my website at www.marybethwrenn.com, WRENN.com, like a bird, but two N's, like two wings on a bird or an angel. Well, let's get into the readings very shortly. Jenny, I just want to, she's not a caller, but Jenny, in the future, I'll make sure to give you a holler soon, but also a shout out to Jenny in Waxhaw. I just had a really great event with her family on Saturday night, which was just breathtaking, to say the least. So Jenny from Waxhaw, hello. And now, Mr. Dave, who is the genius behind the curtain, and his other half, Connie, who really runs the entire show. I'll give a shout out to you guys too. And we will get ready with our first caller. Now, give me just a minute here, guys, to get a little bit adjusted. I think things are kind of like, since I'm broadcasting live in my living room, getting ready to lay down some carpet, my brand new carpet in the house. You know how that is. I got to move everything, all the knickknacks, all the stuff. Got to get packed by yours truly. So things are a little bit all over the map. In fact, just to let the listeners know, I probably will be running a rerun next Wednesday night, because that's the day I put the new carpet in. And there's no telling if I'll have the internet back, but I hope we will. Okay, as I'm tuning into the energy today, I can sense, I'm just kind of listening in. I just had this really interesting energy about a caller who called in earlier today. She was connecting in with her. In fact, it's an interesting conversation. She called in. She wanted to connect to the other side. And the thing is, that's the difference between me and other mediums. Don't tell me who you want to talk to, because the spirit is going to be the one telling me who wants to talk to you. I know that's a little backwards, but that's how I work. Some psychics need objects, like that young man who's the Hollywood medium. He uses keys and artifacts. I don't need objects. I use the aura field. So this woman calls me up and says that she wants to talk to a such and such person. I'm like, no, don't don't tell me. And it turns out I ended up getting her father. and she wanted her father and a lot of family members were all around this amazing woman. And it turns out this woman was, unfortunately, in an assisted living nursing home. And it was a tremendous amount of energy around. So what I was trying to explain to her, and I said, I know this may sound tough, but your mother is surrounded by spirits, specifically your husband, because they were, the celebration of life was coming to a conclusion, but then she was getting ready to cross over. And this woman was had taken a video, and she'd seen nothing but a lot of lights all around. So not that I want you to go over to your relatives in assisted living and take pictures on the camera to get the orbs. But more than likely, when somebody's getting ready to close to pass over, a lot of the spirits from the other side will come through and make themselves known. And you will actually see them on camera. So I just wanted to tell you what I was talking about earlier today. And while Dave was working here, we have got our first caller for tonight, and it would be Jessica calling in from Lewiston, Maine, all the way up in the northern area of the United States. Jessica, welcome to Wrenn and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. How can I help you tonight? Jessica, I didn't hear anything you said. Can you repeat? Okay, tell you what. Let me see if we can work on the connection a little bit better. But if you are interested in calling and getting a great reading from myself or any other fantastic readers on the Ask One radio network, just call 1-888-454-2751. It's 1-888-454-2751. We also have phone numbers for the listeners in London, Australia. I think that was Sydney, Australia. I'm not sure about Mars. You got me on that one, Dave. Okay. All right, Jessica, let's give it a shot. Jessica, hi. Welcome to Wrenn and Friends. How are you?
How are you?
I'm very good. Okay. I'm not hearing you very well. If you happen to have your radio up a little bit, maybe you could kind of turn that down so we don't have a cycling mum. There you go. Now I can hear you better, because it sounded like I was speaking to three Jessicas. So, Jessica, what can I do for you this evening?
I have a question about, my job situation.
Okay. All right, enough said. Let's see what I have here for you.
All right.
Okay, I keep looking away from the camera because I'm just focusing on your energy field. And actually, my eyes are shut, and I've noticed I'm on video, so that's not exactly the audience 101 here. What I'm feeling like I want to tell you is advertising, marketing, or a career that has promotions, marketing, working very well under pressure. Mm-hmm. But I see that you are in the process of changing the job. I know this sounds kind of interesting to say, and I know it seems like it's out of the blue. Here goes. Do you dance? Why?
Only when no one's watching.
Okay, but you don't do this as a career or anything like that. Do you work out? Is it aerobics?
Yeah.
Or do you do anything in the career world that is yoga, aerobics, dancing? Because I see a very physical type of job.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm also getting
I don't do anything like that.
I keep getting this impression of marketing, but I feel like you're going to be marketing for an aerobics class, working out, gymnasium. They call them down here, they call them like Gold's Gyms.
We have that up here too.
Did you ever work in some sort of promotion type of company with working out? Or, why am I feeling a very physical energy to you? Then I'm going to back up a second. I need to back up a little bit. I know your question is about your job. But your energy field is telling me about physicality. So have you either lost a lot of weight recently? What have you done in the physical form that I feel like you've succeeded at reaching a goal?
I don't know. I haven't really done anything except for, like, when I'm, like, cleaning and stuff, I'm dancing. I put my headphones in and I work out.
I know this sounds completely off the wall. May not make sense to you right now, but I see you in the promotions, marketing, and advertising field, and I sense that maybe it's website development, but I'm getting the impression there's money to be had in the physical fields like yoga or martial arts or working out, physicality. Look, if you're in the nursing field, maybe it's nutrition, working with the body. It is really super strong around you. Curious, what do you do for a living?
I actually am looking for a job.
Looking for a job of any kind?
At this moment, yeah. I've put in applications at random places.
No. I'm not seeing you're going to get a job by just doing the random McDonald's land management of getting a job. Okay, do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Just stop with the random. Start with the specific. I keep getting the impression of physical energy, working out, teaching, like yoga. I'm a big believer of do what you love, the money follows. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You've ever heard that before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Just for grins and giggles tonight, I just want to ask you, if you had all the money in the world, what would you love to do for a living? And I don't care if you say just travel, but just whatever you want, whatever comes to mind. What is your passion?
I'd probably open up something for animals.
Okay.
I would love to do that.
There's nothing stopping you but in your mind. Okay? So if you want to do things with animals, have you ever thought about starting a pet sitting service? And
yeah.
What's stopping you?
Yeah, I have. Me.
Okay.
I don't think very highly of myself, so it's kind of...
Okay. Right there. Remember when I said I see you with something with physical, walking, working out. So if you're going to walk dogs, look in the camera, come to the camera, look into your camera right now. You see me? If I can make a living as a full-time psychic in the South, I know darn well you can be a dog sitter in the North. Okay. You got that?
That makes sense. Yes, I do.
Okay, good. It's a heck of a lot easier advertising to be a pet sitter and a person who wants to take care of dogs and cats and other pets than to establish yourself as a full-time psychic medium. I promise you, it's a lot easier. Okay. You are good, believe it or not, with marketing. Okay, so you don't believe in yourself right now. You can't afford the luxury of thinking negative right now. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But so instead of just running out there and getting a job, in fact, if you're going to have to, quote, get a job, then go work at PetSmart. You know why? You're going to find potential customers there than if you worked at McDonald's. Okay.
Right.
My mind is so creative. And now, I know this may sound funny, but if you begin to establish yourself as a self-employed person, I wouldn't be surprised if you wrote, or your dogs had little sweaters that said, "Your ad here," so that they could be walking billboards. Okay?
Yeah.
So as you're walking the dog, there's like these little advertisements, pet sitting services for vacation specials. In fact, start to apply for jobs with, well, you could do with other pet sitters. However, there might be a conflict of interest there. So you never know.
Right.
But the thing is, I'm seeing you, because you were telling me you're just looking for a job, you're not going to get the job you want because you're just being too random. To me, that would like be going to a psychic medium and asking that medium, will I meet the love of my life? And the medium says, yes, it is a man. Well, that's terrific. That's 8 billion other people out there, okay? Let's get specific. Yeah. Okay, so I'm asking you to get specific and what you're looking for. Now, keep in mind, I keep getting, and I'm going to say it over and over to you, Peak Fitness, Gold's Gym, yoga workout places. So if you want to really do this pet sitting service, these people who are active with their minds and their bodies go on vacation, might be looking for a pet sitter while they're on vacation. See the hint? So would you please put up one of those flyers with the little tabs at the bottom, has your phone number, and get out there and start doing it. Now, I know that right now it feels like I'm giving you advice because I am, but what I was seeing as a psychic for your future is that I was feeling like a roadblock, or in other words, I was seeing marketing, etc. And you're saying pets. I'm thinking, no, wait a minute. Why am I feeling like she's running in circles? And that's why. You didn't get specific. And I don't care if it's not specific to me. It's specific for yourself. Look, when I hire pet sitters, they get expensive. Hello. Yeah. So I know that's a good, it's a profitable business. And if you build up a repertoire of references, girlfriend, you won't be worried about getting fired. Okay, or getting laid off. Yeah. So put the flyers together, get the hell out of your own way. Let yourself say no in the mirror.
Easier said than done.
Okay, look at them. Look in this camera again. Come here. Go to that camera. Okay? Can you see me? Okay. Think about this. You are a dog pet sitter. Okay? I am a full-time psychic medium who makes a living in the south of the United States. Okay? Think about it. Okay? In the south. And if I can make it, I know you can too. So would you please fire that inner critic in your head? Because that inner critic's not going to pay your dinner or pay your bills.
No, it won't.
So fire yourself and get out there and do it. And I would recommend watching every entrepreneurial YouTube channel you can get your hands on. Because you need the empowerment to keep doing this. And I could go on and on and on and on. But poor old Robin out there in Michigan is waiting, so I got to take care of her. Okay? Okay. So, Jessica, start your business. Throw me one of your websites. I want to take a peek at it. And who knows? Maybe I could give you a shout-out in my future show. Okay?
Hey. Okay.
Hey, I'm all about cross-advertising. So cross-promoting. Go for it. But please, remember this. This is your word for the day. Get the hell out of your own way. Okay.
Yeah. I should probably start listening to that.
Well, it's your choice. You can listen to it and be very successful, or choose not to listen to it. Would you like French fries with your reading?
Nope.
Okay. It's up to you.
Thank you.
Your choice. You're welcome, honey. All right, this is A1R, Ask One Radio Network. You are listening to Wrenn and Friends, Psychic Talk Radio, on the Ask One Radio Network. You can just call us and all the other awesome psychics on this channel at 1-888-454-2751. I may have said that a little fast. So 1-888-454-2751. We also have phone numbers in London, Australia, Mars. We really have phone calls in Mars, Dave? I don't know about that. Dial 7. Are we saying Mars? I'm thinking the planet here, people. Maybe Mars is some. Dave, do you mean to tell me? See, listeners, Dave is telling me that we have Martians So when's the government going to release this info? Huh? Dave, there's something you know that we don't know? Okay, anyway, everybody, Dave is now in charge of Project Blue Book. So, anyway, I only had one espresso. I'm serious, just one. Espresso. It'll be 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be like, espresso. All right, Robin, are you sure you want to show up at my listener? Anyway, Robin, I got 5 minutes. Let's take care of you. What can I do for you tonight?
Well, I'd just like to know what you would like to tell me.
You got it. Okay. First thing in your aura field is I'm seeing the color green. I'm feeling like I have to tell you to write things down, list plan. Get all those great ideas out of your head onto paper. I also feel like I'm supposed to tell you that it's your husband, and if you're not married, there's a man around you, and it's really... Okay, clarify. Robin, are you married?
Yes.
Thank God. I'm going to say yes, say yes, say yes. Good. I know that you're calling for yourself, Robin, but I got a feeling I'm talking to your husband. Tell your husband that he's got a job promotion coming up as long as he holds out for the 3%, 30%, $3,000, third person in a partnership. I feel like I'm supposed to say that he's either a regional guy or that he's in charge of a tri-state area. Is he in some kind of national sales? What is this? All right, I'm going to stay with it. And I know I'm being told I've got just a few minutes. Oh, my God, I just got a name. I feel like I have to say Donald, or unless I'm saying Ronald, but not the Trump and not the McDonald's. But I feel like I have to tell you that your husband has 2 business partners, so he makes it 3. I'm seeing more money when he negotiates for the 3. $3,000, 3%, 30 something. But I see more money. I see more money for the 2 of you connected to his job. Okay, and I keep feeling like I'm supposed to say national sales. Don't know, just your national sales. If you're the national salesperson, congratulations. But seeing it's him, okay.
Yeah, I don't see that happening anytime soon, but you never know.
I've said weirder stuff that has come true, so.
Yeah.
But with the last thing, I'm just going to flip over a few cards. I'm just being told I've got 4 minutes. So let's just see here. All right. For whatever else is coming through, the message, I feel like I'm seeing a young adult son. He could be in college or going to college. I feel like I'm supposed to say, has the scholarship. Has the money, has the scholarship. Okay. So if he's been looking for the money, he's waiting for the money to come in for college. He's got it. And I feel like I'm supposed to say Matt M something. I'm going to let it go because you just said, just tell me what I see for the future. So what I see for your future is your husband's got a promotion connected to the number 3. 3 months, 3rd month of the calendar year, March, 3 people. I see a son who's trying to go to college, and I feel like he's waiting for a scholarship. I see the money coming through, but he has to wait for it, or he got turned down by the same scholarship program, but he's got to try for it again. I know it seems so random, but you asked me a random question. All right.
Sure.
Jeez, Weasel, I keep seeing money around your husband.
My husband.
Really?
Okay. Well, that's good. As far as my son, I have a son, but he has autism, so he won't be going to college. But
is it a new learning program, or do you have like a grant money for him for the rest of his life?
Actually, not a grant money, but he did receive some money from Social Security, and then we had to put it into a trust for him.
I'm not sure how
we had to
strong
put it into a special needs trust.
Okay. Well, I got news for you. I feel like there's going to be a special teacher or someone who is going to stimulate his mind. But
Okay.
I want to say just don't give up on it. There's good things about education, knowledge, and school for your kid, for your boy.
Okay.
I unfortunately have to wrap, but I appreciate you calling this show. And it sounds weird, but give your husband a great big hug. But things are happening. Good things are happening in 3.
I will.
But
Thank you very much.
You're
I'll
welcome.
let him know that.
Okay. My name is Psychic Medium Mary Beth Wrenn. I appreciate you listening to the Wrenn and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. I broadcast here live on Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. If you want to find out more about me, my website is right there on the graphics, marybethwrenn.com, WRENN.com. A quick shout out to Shelby Smith. Thank you so much for hosting that chat room, Shelby, and for Connie and Dave for also putting together this terrific radio station and television program. I appreciate all the listeners. I'll see you 2 weeks from now. And again, don't forget, reality is what you make it. So make sure you make it the very best. Have a wonderful week. I will see you next time.